Another creative obstacle, the shiny object syndrome. This is what it looks like. You work on a project. This was an idea you have had for years or months. You were excited to start it. And soon after you started working on it, there comes this point of discomfort. You struggle with something and you have a thought, the other idea was better, easier, simpler. It was the right idea. And this one wasn't because I have hit the obstacle. So you move on to the next project, the other idea, and soon you hit the same obstacle. And you start believing that you are picking the wrong ideas, that there are other ideas out there that are better. And that means that if you choose the right idea, the better idea, you will never have to deal with the discomfort. You will simply go straight from start to finish. I call it the shiny object syndrome because there is always something better out there, but it's always an illusion. And to tell you the truth, I struggled with this for my whole life. But the other side of the story is that I have finished a lot of projects, a lot of things. I simply believe that this is a problem. So my name is Joanna. I'm an artist, a coach, and a hypnotherapist. And if you think that there is something in your creative process that you cannot handle and you start losing creative confidence, there is a link in the description of the video to schedule a session with me, and we can figure it out together through the mindset work. But going back to the shiny object syndrome, I just want to share this. I don't think that we're supposed to finish every single project that we start. The world is full of unfinished projects, unfinished buildings that stopped for many different reasons. When you are an artist and you work on something smaller, you don't need a lot of money to create it. You simply have to deal with your own mind. That's a good news because the solution will also come from your mind. When I think about creativity, the simplest way to think about it is a straight line from point A to point B. You start, you have an idea, you start, and you finish. But in real life, there are different points along the way that offer you the creative obstacles. What is really the obstacle in the point of discomfort? Your belief that the discomfort should not be there. If you are going to give up on a project, make sure that you really explore your mind enough so that this is a good decision. What often happens is that we hit the obstacle, we hit the discomfort, and we make it mean something negative about the project, about our skills, about ourselves as artists. But what if in this moment there is a treasure right there for you to be discovered? That treasure is the truth about the problem. The surface thought is the other project would be easier, but the treasure is whatever is the thought that you find underneath that surface thought. And sometimes it could be a thought like, who cares if I create it? I'm not good at it. The other person does it better. It could be that you are so close to this project that you no longer see what it even is about. You forget to go back to square one to why you are actually working on it. What helped me most with my shiny object syndrome, with that point of discomfort, is coaching, knowing that I can change my mind. I can discover the thought underneath this problem that creates this discomfort, and I can start thinking and feeling differently about this project. There are two things that we do in those moments that lead us away from the solution. One is we try to release the discomfort, release the pain. So we go and scroll social media, we go and overeat to feel better. Obviously, it's a dopamine issue. Another thing is we start creating negative thoughts and feelings on top of this problem. So we start thinking negative thoughts about the project, our skills, and ourselves as artists. And what I would invite you to do is to stop in this moment when you notice your mind creating that negativity, pause, get grounded, and step away from that project, not making it mean that you are quitting on it, but simply leaving yourself space, energetic space, space of time, some sort of distance, and rest from it. Maybe you were so involved with it that you stopped seeing the world around you. So taking a break is not a problem. Who actually said that we're supposed to start and finish something in one sitting? Who said, where did we get the idea from that we're supposed to create all the time, never taking a break, never going to the other project to play with it and come back to it? It is only in our mind that we have the idea that we're supposed to work in this way and not the other way. Somebody told me that as creatives, our mind works in circles. We are working on something, but then we find something different. We take a break from this project, but then we come back to it eventually. So if you create a lot of negativity around this discomfort, then it will be harder for you to come back to this project again. Let go of the self-judgment that you cannot finish things. Let go of the idea that you're supposed to finish things in one sitting. I decided to create 21 videos about creative obstacles in 21 days. Did it happen? No, there is a break that I had to take. I simply hit several obstacles I was not able to overcome at that time. But I can come back to this project without self-judgment. And in the next one, I'm going to talk about no motivation, no inspiration, and burnout. And in the next video, I will be talking about ADHD. In the description of the video, there is a link to schedule a call with me, coaching call or hypnotherapy call, and we can figure it out together so that you can adjust your mindset and shift your energy in order to create your creative momentum.